Any questions for Khris? Let's go, Eric, right over here on the left.
Hey, Khris. The other night we were talking about Giannis giving you a quick hug as the game's coming to an end. I'm curious for you, just how do you think he's grown in kind of sharing the process with you guys, where it's not just like I need to get better, I need to improve, but rather like the idea of we need to do these things?
I think he's been like that for the most part. Guys just don't see it much behind the scenes. We're always talking about basketball, how to win games, how to be better. Things he's seen in our game, things we see in his game. It's always been a team effort. Just now, I guess the cameras are on him more or on us more, see a lot more.
I'm curious, you two have very different games. What is like a tip or something he can give you? Or you understand what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
He's not going to do the same things you do.
No, I think a lot of it is, drawing crowds. We both draw crowds in different ways. He sees it from a different point of view, and I see his crowds from a different point of view. So it's kind of just giving that feedback of what we see and where the openings are for each other, either it's for ourselves games or, just find the other guys and get other guys involved and just playing. We're basketball junkies. We love to study film. We love watching games. We love talking about basketball. So it's all about learning.
Towards the center, Mark.
Hey, Khris, as you were weighing whether or not to be committed for Team USA, how did you sift through all those different variables?
It wasn't that difficult. Just being the Olympian, representing our country, and having a chance to play for a gold medal, with a great team. That was it.
How do you deal with kind of the compressed nature of what the schedule is going to be?
Doesn't bother me at all. I love basketball. I love playing it. During the off season, it's hard for me to take a couple weeks off because I want to be back in the gym doing something, working on my game. And one advantage of it is I don't have to get back in shape, which is, a great thing for basketball players. Once you get out of shape, it's hard, to get those wheels going again. So for me, that was it.
Jeff, in the middle.
Khris, you guys have never been in this position before. So how are you treating tomorrow? How excited are you? Are you trying not to be excited? Where's the balance you're trying to strike to understand the moment and go from there?
Treating it like every regular season game that we've had, every playoff game that we had, taking one game at a time, and every game is a must win. That's it.
Wayne?
Khris, what have you guys seen that has enabled you all to be so effective out in transition? You guys had 21 fast break points in the last game. What are you seeing that's leading to that?
It starts with our defense for sure, being able to get a stop. But then we have, really 3 or 4 guys that can always get a board and take it with us and create problems, whether it's going all the way, finding shooters, just creating havoc, having playmakers on the court and shooters on the court that can space has been key for us.
You guys, I've always, you guys average like 14 points in transition in the regular season. It's up to 17 now. Was that placed as an emphasis going into the series, or is that just sort of evolved in this series?
I would say it's evolved. We watched film on ways we could get better, ways we could space the court better for Giannis, especially in transition for him to get downhill and not see a wall. But then also when he sees that wall, being able to kick out and we're able to play through that. But yeah.
Steve here.
You just mentioned treating this like any other game. I know the other night Giannis was talking about how dangerous a team y'all are when you're humble and you stay humble. How have y'all been able to kind of maintain that approach over the course of the regular season and the postseason? How difficult is it to maintain that approach when so much is at stake?
We don't think about what's at stake. I think the main thing with us in our locker room, we've been doing a great job just blocking out distractions, focus on the task at hand and what needs to be done, not in, not out. When we keep it like that, we're able to stay in our routines. Yeah.
We'll go Steve, Zora, and then Dave in the back for the last 3.
Hi, Khris. This deep into a series, do you feel that both teams have seen and shown pretty much everything they do, or do you have your dukes up that Phoenix is going to do something unexpected, or do you guys feel like we can surprise them with something?
I think the best thing is always, expect the unexpected. Knowing that a team, especially at this point, one of the last 2 teams standing, that they always can throw something else out there. we have to be prepared for it no matter what it is. Even if we never seen it before, we got to figure out a way to adjust to it on the fly. Same with us. I feel like we got things that, we can use that we haven't used yet. But that's just basketball, adjusting, finding different ways to win,
Zora?
Hey, Khris, it's clear like both sides are expending a tremendous amount of effort and energy, right, in this series. So when you need to hit a second gear in the moment, what do you lean on? What is your process to get that extra wind?
My training, my treatments, my workouts, everything that you go through the summertime, preseason, up through the season. Those are preparing you for these moments to be ready for them. No matter if you're tired, you're banged up, you're hurt, whatever. You have an extra gear that you've been through, during your summer workouts.
Last question, Dave in the back.
Khris, your career's kind of coincided with the rise of the combo guard. The point guard has been a dominant position in the league. You and Devin are two of the best shooting guards that the league has to offer. What have you noticed from his game, playing against him, up close these last 5 games? And then do you take any pride in being one of the standard bearers for that position?
Well, yeah. I mean, you definitely want to be one of the top guards or players in your position. That's been a goal of mine since I stepped in. It'll always be one of the goal of mine until I'm done playing. As far as Devin Booker, the guy's extremely talented, a guy that can score in so many different ways on so many different people, no matter how many people are on him, as we've seen. He's one that, is definitely going to keep getting better. He's so young. He has so much to learn still, but he's still competing at the highest level and thriving on it. So he's going to have a great career.
And quick follow to get back to Mark's question. You guys are going to transition from competing for the championship to playing for a medal together. You imagine what that's going to be like?
Yeah, I mean, I think we'll be fine. I mean, right now, haven't said a word to each other. I'm sure we won't be best buddies, our team would say, but we'll be teammates for sure. We'll be on the same path, talking basketball, X and O's, trying to get the job done. That's what, being competitors is all about, but then also being a teammate is all about also.
Thanks, Khris.